We're now down to item number 5 on the agenda. The board encourages and welcomes comments and inputs from our patrons, but we cannot respond, deliberate, or decide regarding any subject that is not included on the posted agenda. Please limit your comments to 5 minutes, and please be reminded that the board policy prohibits the mentioning of an employee name when voicing a concern or a complaint. We have 3 presentations tonight. The first one, Ms. Maureen Madsen, M-A-D-S-E-N, Maureen. Thank you. And I ask for apologies, Ms. Maureen, if I didn't say your name correctly.
It's Madsen.
Madsen, thank you.
Ms. Ann, you do know me. I have your phone number. But anyways, I'm coming in behalf of my son and several other children that turned the legal age of 18. They have been told by several life skills teachers to technically drop out of school. And I'm not naming the teachers in particular because we're not supposed to do that. They have been indirectly telling the children they're dumb, they're stupid, and bullying my child and several other children that they're not going to accomplish anything but be a bad lady or a bad boy, walk in the streets and be homeless. And this teacher has actually disrespected my child when we were actually homeless at the time when we were homeless for 2 years, or approximately about 2 years. And this just disrespects me and hurts me in my heart because I was homeless for a while and we were living in the car. And I wasn't running from shelter to shelter, and right now we are back in the shelter again. I don't like that because that's not right to me and my child. I don't appreciate that because the law states that we have the right to go to school wherever we reside last before we actually became homeless. We reside here in Alief the whole time my son was growing up. He was born in Alief. He wants to go to Alief schools. My other children graduated from Alief schools. My stepdaughter graduated from Alief schools. We've never had this much problems with the other children. I had 4 children that were special education kids. This is my last one. My son is hearing impaired. They won't acknowledge that he's hearing impaired. He had given documentation from Myers Center, from the Belgium Center, all kinds of locations of doctors. They won't acknowledge those papers. They actually lost the papers during the actual time my son, I give them the originals, which was my stupidity. They won't even acknowledge it. It won't even give me correspondence back, the papers that's in the system. They said there is none in the system. I can't even get my child's papers, that is papers that I'm asking for. And I'm the only parent that he has on his records. And it's hurting me because I have been raising this child since he was born. I don't know what to do. I have talked to the principal, APs, counselors. I've even talked to Sue Page. I went to beyond the call of duty. I've been asked the teacher, please, I've known you for decades in our church, please refrain from bullying him. Stop telling everybody in the class that he's homeless. He's wearing clean clothes every day. He takes a bath every day. I make sure he's going to school on a regular basis. If it's not his sickness, he gets headaches now from her singing in class and dancing her songs and everything else. And not getting through to the principal. I don't know what else to do. I refrain from saying the people's names because I don't know who else to talk to. This is why I'm here right now. I am with hands. I've actually told them I will go to Austin and talk to them because I don't know what else to do. I'm a special calculator, I don't know what the specific name for it, but it's the text instrument calculator. He's not allowed to use a regular calculator. Why can't he use the calculator and he's allowed to use a calculator? That doesn't make no sense to me. I had to go out of my way to find people to help me buy that calculator for my other 4 children. When my youngest child has calculators, he has one around his ID. He's not allowed to use a calculator. They're telling him he can't use it. The teacher, math teacher that sings and do all this stuff is giving him migraines. I have him on migraine tablets twice a day,
Ms. Manson,
sometimes more.
thank you so very much for coming to share this information with the board. I'm pretty sure someone will be talking with you again.
Excuse me?
I'm pretty sure someone will be speaking with you again. Thank you. I'm sorry the time is up and I need to allow my individuals to have their say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you share with me this in our board minutes? I know we will, but make sure we do.
Absolutely.
Exactly, just the outcome.
Thank you again, Ms. Nancy. Our next presentation comes from Ms. Debbie Pepper.
Board members, Mr. Chambers, thank you for letting me speak tonight. What I wrote on the card was student tragedy, because something terrible happened during Christmas vacation, and we were all on vacation, and so I want to kind of just bring it up one more time, see if I can get some help for this kid. My name is Debbie Pepper, and I'm a teacher at Taylor High School. I've been here in Alief for 27 years. But I'm here tonight to talk about a very special 2018 graduate. Her name is Yeleen Zian, and she was traveling right at the beginning of Christmas vacation with her mother, sister, and stepfather, and got in a terrible accident. And they took her by life flight to Memorial Hermann, took her mother and sister somewhere else, and her father somewhere else. So by the end of the evening, she had become conscious and was released. I picked her up. We still didn't know what had happened to the rest of the family, but it turned out that the mother and the sister both died that day in the accident. So we started a GoFundMe page for her through Taylor, some of us, the counselor and myself and some others, and then kind of hoped that people would see it, you know, but it was Christmas break. So I want to bring it back up. The hospital has now sent her a $38,000 bill for her helicopter flight to Memorial Hermann. She has also been given a $15,000 bill for her medical care at Memorial Hermann. This is just the girl, just Yeleen. She is a graduate, fantastic kid, came from China, speaks Cantonese and Mandarin, spoke 0 English when she got here in 8th grade and graduated top 10% of her class and accepted into UT. So she started at UT. Now the question is, will she be able to continue? Because she is obligated to these bills. The hospital is not backing down. Her stepfather's insurance has covered as much as it can cover. And so we have a GoFundMe page, and I'm here tonight to ask you to look at it. I have slips of little paper that you can find her name, the GoFundMe page, and just take a look and see if you can just give her a little something. She's an awesome, awesome kid, and was on your council, the superintendent's council, for 2 years. And speaks perfect English. She's just a wonderful gal. And I'd like to do something to help her stay in college. Her expenses are hers, and she has to bear them. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ms. Pepper. Thank you as always for bringing information in the field.
You want to bring those?
Yeah, sure. And I gave some to Ava too.
Is this something that can be accessed and shared through social media?
Yes, it's easy. In fact, I went and looked at it today just to make sure it was still active, and it is. It's on Google, and you know what her name is.
Thank you so much, Ms.
Thank you
Pepper.
all.
presentation comes from Mr. damonBARONE.
Greetings, damonBARONE, Alief ISD taxpayer, Alief ISD parent. I see that the priorities and the goals and the mission is still on the wall as well as on the website, so I'm assuming that we're still abiding by those. Recently, I requested a public information request from TEA's, the Equity Toolkit report for the 6 elementary schools and improvement required here in the district. Executive Director of Human Resources, sitting in the back of the room, stated that policies, procedures, and contracts are written and implemented in a way that creates a revolving door of teachers in high poverty, high minority, and lowest achieving schools. This would include the hiring of teachers from Nebraska, paying them stipends to relocate here to Houston, and also paying them loan forbearance for their schools. They're also getting paid higher wages than the teachers that are already here in our district. All right? Executive Director of Human Resources goes on to further say that the district needs to develop policies, procedures, and guidance for our school board and site-based decision-making council for recruitment, selection, and hiring. His words, not mine. He pretty much stated that everybody in this room is not doing their job, all right? The board is responsible for governance. Everyone sitting in this section is responsible for day-to-day activities. My concern is that when constituents such as taxpayers, teachers, parents, children say the exact same thing, the district retaliates against us to the fullest extent and uses taxpayers' money to do so. So my concern is that, or my examples are Alief ISD police officer Troy Perry versus Alief ISD, Harris County case number 2006-02596. Alief student Chuka Chabua versus Alief ISD, Harris County case number 2011-04627. Alief energy manager assistant Rosemary Tooker versus Alief ISD, Harris County case number 2013-06192. Alief risk management officer Raymond Brantley versus Alief ISD, Harris County case number 2015-32769. Alief computer repair technician Nguyen Trong versus Alief ISD, Harris County case number 2015-34932. Alief teacher damonBARONE versus Alief ISD, Harris County case number 2017-25766. Alief police officer Larry Johnson versus Alief ISD. Alief teacher Robert Green versus Alief ISD, and many other incidences that have been swept under the rug. My second concern is that last board meeting, the individual stood up here and said Mahaney Elementary got a $1 million special education grant. And I'm confused in how in the world did Mahaney Elementary get a special education grant when I know I personally whistle blew that they were falsifying special education grades in there. I have audio recordings. It's also cited in my lawsuit against the district. I also have written documentation, handwritten receipts that I hand delivered, the audio recordings and documentation to the to the general counsel. The board has received that information. So how did you all authorize Mahaney Elementary to get a $1 million special education grant? What I'm noticing here is that when individuals whistleblow against the district, you all retaliate. However, the individuals that are complicit to the retaliation are being promoted. Got some area superintendents over here that's sitting here behind me that was there. I specifically told the assistant superintendent of human resources who's sitting next to the executive director of human resources about the retaliation. I specifically told them about the falsifying grades, and guess what? They're still here. But Mr. Barone has been ostracized and retaliated against. The teacher that stole the field trip money and took the personal identifiable information home of all the parents still retain their job. The attendance clerk who had a felony theft arrest retained her job. The unsecured or uncleared volunteer that was arrested for cocaine was a volunteer of the year at Mahaney Elementary. And lo and behold, in the faculty staff bathroom, where the volunteer was allowed to volunteer, there was powder cocaine found in the bathroom. All that swept up under the rug. But yet, the people that do their job, do it convincingly, and have evidence to back up their statements are being retaliated against. So I want to know, what does it take to get those things that are on the wall? What does it take to get the things that are stated in the mission statement? Because I'm thoroughly confused. Each month, y'all raise your hand and pledge allegiance to the flag. You state that this is what you're giving us, and that's not what I'm seeing. That's not what I'm saying at all. So maybe I'm confused. I would like somebody to explain to me that how in the world the district continues to get away with the retaliation, the non-governance, the day-to-day operation procedures, yet the community is at fault when we voice our concerns about it.
Thank you, Mr. Morone. Time is
Thank
up.
you.
Thank you. Before we're moving to item number 6 on the agenda, is there any item on the consent agenda in which a board member would like to have removed for discussion?